Hi, it's Ray Mills. I'm your VBA craftsman. Today I'm going to show you how to develop a splash form. And if you don't know what that is, let me demo it right here. So you can have it launch a number of ways, but let's just launch it from the code. So you'll see that this code goes through and I guess it's more an advertisement of the services I provide as an Excel consultant, but you could change it to do almost anything. Now, splash forms, this one actually runs longer than I would ever suggest. I suggest you keep them brief, but again, I'm going to talk you through it, then I'll run it again. And so the dynamic portion of this form is, the interesting thing is that when you actually get to the form, you'll see there is no code behind the form, right? We're manipulating the form once it's loaded, and that's what you can do with VBA. So once you load form banner, you are able to manipulate it, okay? So the messages that we run in what you saw what looked like a stock ticker were the following 7 messages: unleash the power of VBA, Excel VBA, improve quality, consistency, speed the process, all the good reasons why you should hire an Excel consultant to help you improve your processes. And here I just defined some variables, pretty straightforward. So they're your messages. And then there's 2 parts of the message. There's the message itself, and then there are the controls. One of those controls are just simply making these visible at the appropriate time. So if you look at the first one, it's label 1. The checkbox is label 1C, right? And on and on. So let's go back to our code. So I build that. I build an S message. I build that in that array. I add this. Then I add label C1, C2, C3. As you see, for the for loop, I run through the 7 different processes. So then I can address them later. Okay, here we load the banner form. That's what we're looking at. The banner form can be manipulated once it's loaded, right? So the first thing I do is just make sure the caption is blank, and then I say show it. Okay, then we're going to, for W equals 0 to 7, we're going to run through those 7 messages and bring them up on the screen, right? And then after it's loaded and the message is read, it's going to make the portion that I described here visible. So only one at a time will come. Each one will be added one after another and made visible so you can see them. So you have a couple of things going on. So there are 2 dynamic properties to this splash code than this splash form. So let me run it again, just so you can take another look at it. Unleash the power of Excel, improve quality and consistency. Oh, there you see. So you have multiple things going on. Now, some might consider this a little tacky. I would always go with the subtle. I did it this way to show you that you could do a lot of different things, and it automatically goes away. So I should point out that it does use the sleep command, and you'll see you have to add some code here to facilitate that. I always use option explicit when I can to make sure that all my variables are identified. So it's a pretty straightforward thing, and you can modify it to do whatever you like and keep it quite subtle, and maybe you could even have it pop up randomly, not always, not at every time that they invoke the code. So it's available, as always, on my website, Excel and VBA Craftsman.com, and you can just download for free and run with it and modify it as you like. Thanks.